So, now that I have accomplished this seemingly impossible feat, I have taken a couple of days to collect myself. I'm still a tad bit disheveled and definitely a little word hungover from not writing for 4 days. But I learned a lot from my experience doing NaNoWriMo. I learned, first and foremost, that writing 1,667 words a day is really not as hard as it sounds. It's also absolutely impossible, and one of the hardest things you will ever do. Even though I am a pantser, having an outline really would have been helpful. My biggest problem with NaNoWriMo was getting stuck. I would write an entire scene, everything would be fine, I would come back the next day and no. I really wish that I had thought it out a bit more. I went in basically having a first line, a rough concept of what I wanted to write about, and a lick and a promise. In fact, I was behind on word count every single day up until the second to last day of NaNoWriMo. I started that day with 42,000 words. Earlier in the week, I had told myself that I would be happy with doing 40,000 words in 30 days. It's damn impressive. It's better than I've ever done. I mean, the first draft of The Killing Type took me 2 years, and the first draft ended at 71,000 words. So it's definitely sped up the process a little bit. And then I looked at my little word chart graph and said, no. We're going to do nearly 8,000 words in 12 hours. I did them in 6. I finished out NaNoWriMo with 50,091 words, which I'm pretty happy with. And they're words that I like and words that I enjoy. And even if you participated in NaNoWriMo this year and didn't win, you're still pretty awesome for even undertaking this ridiculous thing. Everyone I explained it to this month was like, you're doing what? Why? Huh? What do you get out of that? Ugh. This whole process actually inspired one of my very favorite blog posts, which I will link annotatedly somewhere over here. I wrote the Zombieland rules for writing, and technically they were geared towards NaNoWriMo, but you can use them really for any sort of writing that you're doing. It's also full of GIFs. Or GIFs, if you're that guy who thinks that it's pronounced GIF. I don't care if you invented it, it's wrong. Even though NaNoWriMo was very stressful and nerve-wracking and seemed like it would never ever end, I had a blast doing word sprints with Heather Marie and Olive and Bridget and all of you guys over on Twitter. And most importantly, it was an opportunity to let go. When you have to write that many words in that short a time period, you don't have the luxury of going back to edit and rereading everything and sweating it out over every little turn of phrase or every sentence. Just letting it go and getting it all out there was pretty amazing, actually, and it's something that I've never done. So I think I'm going to have to keep up this trend of just powering out a bunch of words in a ridiculously small span of time. So how about you guys? Did you participate in NaNoWriMo? Did you win? Did you have fun? And more importantly, are you up for it next year? I know I am. And in other news, my friend China is hosting SantaCLASH over on her website. Like that Dark Carnival anthology I did. This one is a Christmas anthology. 24 of my fellow authors and I were given genres to write a Christmas-themed story in. Mine is Growing Up on the 15th, and it is definitely very different from anything you have seen or heard from me, or read by me. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let you be surprised, but I am very excited about it. I hope you enjoy the story. I hope you enjoy all of the free reads this month on China's website. They are really, really good. And I hope that you guys are having an amazing evening. As always, thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, feel free to give us a thumbs up or to subscribe if you want more of my frizzy-haired antics. Or if you just want to say hi, shoot me a tweet over on Twitter at OneGirlVaudeville. I will link my Twitter handle in the description below, along with the link to China's website and the link to my Zombieland post, if that's something you're interested in. I will see you guys next week. By the way, Christmas Norwal.